fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday the 23rd of December 2024. I'm not sure I'm going to get all the way through this game of Sudoku. I'm expecting a telephone call from the vet at the animal hospital to say that the cat is either ready or to ask more questions about what needs to be done in terms of treatment. I dropped the cat off a little while ago. But fortunately the hospital is open until fairly late in the evening, so I'll be able to pick him up later, hopefully. What's going on in the world? Joe Biden has made a mistake. He has commuted to life imprisonment the sentences of not all of the people on death row, most of them, but has not commuted the sentence of 3. This is a big mistake, because then you're saying something about it being like on a case-by-case basis. No, it shouldn't be on a case-by-case basis. There should never be executions. State-sanctioned murder, this should not exist. And so it doesn't matter, even if the crime is the most heinous, the most terrible, and they were. But I mean, then you're saying that some of those that you are allowing clemency for, maybe their murder was not so bad. No, come on, this is not the way to do it. You really need to have done all of them. This is a mistake. It's a philosophical mistake. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? Since I don't have any control over what's going on in the US. This is the País expert level Sudoku puzzle we're going to be playing here. Then we're going to start with the 4s blocking across here and giving me a 4 there. 7 blocking down this way and this way. There's a 7. Two across here and there, and a 2 down there. Oh no, that's not true. All right, since I'm not going anywhere, let's try going through bit by bit. Come up with something easy, maybe. I did say maybe. Seven up there, down there, across there. And we've got 7s blocking lots of squares in column 2. As you can see, that's the only place not affected. Okay, 1, 8, 9 blocking down here, so we've got 1, 8 and 9 in those squares. These squares cannot be 1, 8 or 9. They must be 3, 4, 7. That's not very good, is it? 3, 4, 7. So these squares are not 3, 4 or 7. They must be 5 and 6. And even that's not helping me. Nothing seems to be helping me with Sudoku today. I don't seem to have got a break from the digits. That's annoying. This has not been a good day for Sudoku for me. Oh, hang on a second. 1, 8, 9 blocking up there, I said, didn't I? I said 1, 8, 9 in those squares. So actually we've got 7 across there and across there. We can get a 7 there, can't we? Like I say, I'm not playing Sudoku very well today, I must admit. And then we can get 7 up there, and across there. So that's a 7. So 2 blocking up here and 2 across there means that 2 is in one of those squares blocking back. So that's got to be a 2. Okay, so we've got 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, and 4 blocking this square. But we know that these 3 squares can't be 4 because they were 1, 9, and 8 or something. So this has to be the 4 in that row. And now if this is 1, 9, and 8, that's got to be 3. Seven I don't need. 7 is actually complete. It's the only one that is. Okay, we've got 9 across here and 9 up there. And so now we've got 8 and 9 blocking this square. So 8 and 9 are in those squares, and this has to be a 1. 1 across here, 1 up here. So 1 in one of these 2 squares blocking up. Got to extend that 1 up there and 1 across there. That's the digit 1 then. One and 2 blocking down here, 1 and 2 blocking down here, 1 and 2 blocking across there. So we do have a pair of 1 and 2 in those squares there. What does it mean? It means 3s have to be in those squares, which makes them across there somewhere. We also have 3s there. So not very helpful. What did I say? 1 and 2, right? Okay, 4 in those squares. 5. Sure. 6. I don't think that got me much. I'm going to have to put in the pencil marks, otherwise this game is just going to be interminably long. Let's do it right now. No time to waste. We'll put ones in those squares there. We'll put 1 and 2 in these squares here, as I mentioned earlier. What else do we know about the ones? They go somewhere up there. And the 2s are a pair there. Now 3s are in these squares and these squares. Somewhere along there. Pair of 4s like this. Eight has to be in those 2 squares there. I think that is it. So let's just put in the rest of the candidates and finish off the game. What do we know? 5's blocked down here like this. And 6 is blocked down here and across there. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, it is. Okay, so we do actually have a pair of 3 and 6 there, so that can't... Oh, I've added a 6, so even though I knew that that was a 1 and 2. See, you tried to stop me, but I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. Okay, missing digits over here. 6 blocking there. 9 blocking there. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that is it. That's the last number then. That has to be a 9. How about that? So that's going to be our 9 up there, and that is not. And our 9 down here and 9 up there means that's a 9. That has to be a 6. Like I said, I'm not having a particularly great or inspiring Sudoku day today. None of my games have been particularly good. Three blocking across there, that puts 3s into those squares and gives me a 3 down here. Delete that. Pair of 3s there. Just looking to see if I've got any changes that I can make that are kind of easy to see. Don't need too much thinking. That's a 9, that's an 8. So 9 blocking across there and down there. There's a 9. That's a 9, that's a 3. That's a nothing. I'll have a pair of 3s up there. Oh, 9 is finished. 7 and 9 are finished actually. Alright, so that's all the pair work now done. Do I see anything else that I can do immediately? Well, I've got to put the rest of the candidates in. We'll put the 8s there, and we'll put 1s here, and then the middle shoot is done. This block is done, isn't it? And up here is not done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up there, so we get 5s. Oops, in those squares there. 6, 7, 8, 9 done now. And there was one more block to go. That's down here. We've got 1 blocking across there. So 1 available in those squares. 2, 3, 4 blocks like this. 8, 9. So in fact that is a 4 because all of the candidates are now in. So that's a 4 down there. We can get rid of some 4s like this. That's a 4, and you're a 4, and sorry, you cannot be a 4. Okay, we got a pair of 1 and 2 in the bottom row, so that's going to be our 5, which stops anything being a 5 there. That's a 3, that's a 1. 5, 8. Just doing any either or digits. If it's one or the other, nothing else to see, I won't bother mentioning it. Okay, a pretty uninspiring day for Sudoku from me, I think. Don't think I've had a particularly great day for Sudoku playing, but I did get you to the end, and that is all I promise. I play these games every day. Some days I'm quite happy to play Sudoku. I'm happy to play Sudoku every day, but some days I'm just on form, and some days I'm not particularly inspired, I think, and today feels like one of those days. But I have found you the solutions, so if you were stuck, you now see the way to get to the end, and that's all that I can promise you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.